Setup-wise for me, wasn't too bad in terms of feet being closer looking face on. The posture though was a bit of an issue there, sort of being a bit sort of hips tucked under, and again I think we're just a non-full shot. We always associate posture being a thing for long shots. Get a good posture so you can make a big shoulder turn and get power. But in reality, posture for us in all shots, even in putting, needs to be in such a position to allow your body to function how it wants to function. So the chip shot, we're going to be over the ball sufficiently enough so we can hit the ground and get that sort of that match strike in the matchbox sensation, rather than being sort of hips under, knees bent and stretching, and then you're sort of, if you're stretching from the shoulders, if you feel any tension back here, it's always hard for your arms to swing through. So what you'll see on the swing as you went back it, okay going back, but as you come back to the golf ball now, hands kind of stop and a bit of a flick with that bottom hand, and you can see now quite a severe angle between that left wrist and the right arm and the club are almost in a straight line there. So putting the club down on the ground here now kind of give you the sensation we're looking for the club to be coming down more and staying longer. And I think we had a few practice swings there. So this little drill here we've got where you're swinging through, you go back, and from here now your left elbow kind of pulls the club through, yeah? So keeping the club head, so you see impact here now as you come back, your hands have won your race to the left leg, and the shaft now stays in front as you go through. You can see your right hand where it finishes going past your body compared to here where it sort of stays in by your left pocket down and flicks under, okay? And again, maintaining that angle in that right wrist, okay? So as you then did a few of them, a few practice swings, okay? There we go. Hands now swinging past. But it goes beyond there, that's fine to sort of fold up because the swing's going to be long enough. So when it stops down here somewhere, we got the problem. You can see when you step to the golf ball, swing the golf club back, same sort of good back swing as in the first place. If we sort of look at these two swings here now, sort of same length going back, as you swing down, it's about the same level there. If we slow these down as they come through, see how your hands keep going? There's movement there with your arms through the golf ball, so your hands now are going to win that race as they come through, and there's a much more cleaner, crisper strike as opposed to sort of like whoop, right hand just have a little bit of an underneath, get up in the air kind of thing, and that sort of flick at the bottom just to help it up in the air. And when the ball's on a nice lie, as we said, you probably get away with it. If I teed the ball up on a bit of grass or even a tee peg and you played this technique, you wouldn't hit a bad shot. Okay, the only tendency you might get is catch the top of the club and go under it, which on occasion you might do, but more often than not, when there's on a good lie, you got a nice strike of the golf ball, and it was lovely. When the ball was sat on a bit of mud or a slightly down lie, or there was grass sort of around the golf ball, and you had to get that club to go down to the back of it, this technique of flicking with that hand and this left arm stopping, it's never going to really work. You might get the old one or two where you sort of semi-top it, it kind of pops up in the air, dribbles down the bank and then rolls to about 10 foot and you go, I'll do, that's pretty good. But you know deep down when you've hit it, you go, I didn't mean to do that. As good as that. Your teammates are going, oh, fantastic shot, lovely, really, really good. And you're going, like, no, kind of went to be like, wasn't sort of how the radar was sort of playing that one to go ahead, okay? So keeping the hands in front there, again, we got on the grass now and hit some shots, you'll see that angle with your right wrist. If your right wrist maintains and goes through, this angle here, as you swing it, it's a much more crisper, cleaner strike. If you're striking the ball there, as you can see, there's a bit of shaft in your left arm and the club at the point, straight line, sorry. Your left arm and the club at the point of contact are nicely in line. So your shoulder's going to be first, then your hand, and then the club. What you had on some of these shots when you go back here at impact. There. Bit of a zigzag, a bit of a diagonals. Okie dokie. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent. Right.